Hey everyone, Dr. Rodney White here with Sapi Chiropractic, and as you can see from the title, today we're on the road. We're starting our series of interviewing some local small business owners and some other things just to try and grow a bit more awareness of other community brands and things like that. So today I'm here with Julie. We're at Diana's Papillion Tea Shop.
Hello.
Hi Julie.
Hi.
So Julie's going to tell you guys a little bit about her, about the tea shop here, which most people who either grew up here or have been here for a long time know all about, but I've been here 8 years and I've seen it. I'd never really been in until recently, and I must say the teas that we bought from here were not only very healthy but extremely tasty. So Julie's going to give you a little bit of a background, and then she's going to take us on a tour of this great little store.
Okay, so I moved here about 35 years ago to Bellevue, actually, as a military dependent. I taught in Bellevue for 32 years, so I am now retired, and I happened to win a bag of tea one day on a Facebook contest for the Papillion Tea Shop. At the time it was the Papillion Tea Shop. I came in to get the bag and started talking to the owner, Diana Connolly, and she hired me to work because I was looking for a fun job for a few days a week, and she was looking for somebody to fill in for her when she wanted to be gone.
How long ago was that, Julie?
That was it'll be 2 years in October that I started working there. She asked me in November. I started working in October. She asked me in November if I would like to partner with her in January. She had cancer and wanted somebody to be able to take over the tea shop if something were to ever happen to her. She wasn't expecting that to happen, but sadly, she came back from Christmas very ill and passed away a year ago in April. It's still hard to talk about. But I purchased the tea shop then this past February from her husband, and it's what she wanted. She wanted somebody to take it over. We renamed it Diana's Papillion Tea Shop because I want her kids to walk down the street and know that there's a part of her left here.
Well, that's a nice legacy.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I purchased it in February, and I absolutely love it. I love coming into work every day and meeting people like you and all the customers that come in. Nobody ever comes into a tea shop angry, so or even upset. So it's really a fun job. Yes, and I absolutely love tea, so it's a perfect fit for me.
And I will say, not just as a customer, but being in here watching other customers, your passion for what you're doing shines.
Thank you.
And I don't think I've ever seen you not smiling. So you're doing something right.
I love it. I think that helps that you love it.
Great.
Yeah.
So what we'll do now, why don't you take us on a tour? I'll jump behind the behind the camera here.
All right.
And you can give us a little tour here.
Yes.
And in fact, sorry guys, I'm just going to flip our camera around here. Okay. All right.
So tea is a very healthy alternative to pop or energy drinks, and that's a really wonderful thing to have so many selections. I have over 70 selections of tea, so there is something for everyone. And it's starting with the herbal teas, and I'm going to start with these because these are excellent iced in the summer. And we can do a cold brew, which you just put the tea in water, you don't have to heat it, in the fridge overnight, and in the morning your tea is ready to go.
So preparation time there is literally
minimal.
how long?
Fill the pitcher with water, put your tea in, put it in the fridge, and that's it.
That sounds pretty simple.
Yes, it is very simple, and it is so good. The cold brew has a different taste than the hot brewed tea that you just put in the fridge to ice, to make cold. It's a more subtle flavor and never harsh, and you can't overbrew a cold tea. So the fruit one, so like we've got a dewy cherry, all of the fruit ones have hibiscus in it and rose hips, and those are very healthy. I just posted about hibiscus on my tea shop page, so you might want to read about that.
And to all our fans, Julie, so anyone who follows Sapi Chiropractic, if you're not already following Diana's Papillion Tea Shop on Facebook, please do. There's some great articles on there. I was just reading the hibiscus one this morning. I knew it was healthy. I didn't know there was that many health benefits from it.
Very many. So every one of the fruit teas has hibiscus and in it, and rose hips, and then also fruits. So there is nothing artificial, and there's actually no tea in these. It's called tea because you steep it.
Right. So this is our non-caffeine
Non-caffeine, they're herbals, yes.
Okay.
There's watermelon, blood orange, berries, strawberry, pina colada, which is huge, and I think you bought some pina colada.
Yes, you wrote me in on that. I tried a sampling, and that was delicious.
Yes. And then, of course, we have other herbals that do have tea in them, and chamomile and other ingredients like that that you would expect in herbals.
Right. So what's our next
Okay, so then we have
stage?
a selection of chais, which are more popular in the fall and winter, but some people like to ice those also, believe it or not. And oolongs. And if you look up any of these teas, you will find health benefits for every single tea that we have. We have mates and rooibos, which is also good for people who don't want caffeine. These are caffeine-free. Probably the most popular one is the lemon cloud rooibos. Smells like a lemon cookie and tastes just as good. So it kind of satisfies that sweet that you might want.
Okay.
And then we have the black teas, which if you're trying to give up coffee and you need a little caffeine, black has the highest amount of caffeine, although still less than a cup of coffee. A cup of tea is less than a cup of coffee.
Right, so this is your next step if you are someone who doesn't want too much coffee?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then there are white teas, which are low caffeine, and very light tea, very good iced, very good hot. And then we get to my favorite, green tea. Okay. So when I first came in to get my free bag of tea, I went right to the green tea section because I was a green tea snob. Working here has opened me up to all the other flavors, but previous to working here, I only drank green tea for the health benefits. As a special education teacher, I was constantly getting sick, working so close with the kids. I started drinking green tea and very rarely got sick. So I totally believe in the health benefits of green tea, one of which is to boost your immune system.
Yep, and we've certainly posted some articles about that too. Green tea is amazing.
Yes. Raspberry green happens to be my favorite. I tell everybody that comes in that's looking at green tea, it is delicious, iced or hot. And then I also have a jasmine green tea that I love, although all of them are good. Okay. All of them are excellent.
So I think I might need to walk out of here today with one of those because I did not get a green tea last time we were here.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes.
So,
you
go, Julie.
I was just going to say, I'm going to walk over this way. I recently started purchasing honey from It's All About Bees. So this is raw honey that is made locally, so it is really good for allergies. It's also got health benefits beyond helping with allergies. You can add it to your tea. You can have it on toast. We have vanilla, raspberry, lemon, lavender, and ginger and vanilla.
And they're based out of Ralston,
yes,
right?
Yes, they are.
Okay,
yes.
So it's always nice to support another local company.
Yes, and the honey is excellent.
Okay.
Yes. And then we have matcha. And I don't know if you've ever heard about matcha tea, but it has the benefits of green tea times 10 or 15 because it is the actual ground green tea leaf. And you are actually consuming that, so you're getting much more of the powerful antioxidants when you drink matcha. It's kind of a strong grassy smell or taste. So a lot of people add honey or cinnamon, which cinnamon is another healthy benefit. I happen to add almond milk to mine, either hot or cold, and that makes it taste really, really good. So.
Okay. Well, perfect. And Julie, I'll pop back around here. You stay there. We'll come and... Sorry for all the movement, guys, as we're a bit live. So, first of all, I just want to thank Julie for taking the time to jump on here with us.
Anytime.
You come on in the you come on in the center. So, is there any last message or anything you'd like to send out to everyone in the Facebook world?
Well, I will say that there are many, many young kids coming in right now. I'm talking 6, 7, 8 to middle school and high school, who are turning away from the energy drinks and coming in and drinking teas and really loving them. And I love to see that. As a teacher, I love to see that. And just as a tea lover and kind of a healthy living type of person, I love to see that young people are coming in.
That's great.
Drinking tea. So if you've got a young person out there and they're drinking energy drinks or a lot of pop, maybe come in and have them sample some teas. I usually have a sample every day.
I think that's great advice. We're about to do some more live videos comparing what's in energy drinks and why they're so bad. And some of you have seen some of our even just fruit juice versus Coca-Cola and how they're both so laden with sugar. Well, here's a great alternative for them if they don't want to just drink water. So, Julie, thank you so much for your time.
You are very welcome. Thank you.
One announcement we want to make, we're about to be launching an actual podcast, and in some of those pods, we're going to be talking to small business owners. Julie's going to be one of those, where we can dive in a little bit deeper for 30 or 40 minutes without the video, just the audio, talking about the store, the community, and some of the specific health benefits of maybe what certain teas we should be taking if we have certain issues. So that's all we've got for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again, Julie.
Thank you.